What is going on, guys? This is All Gaming with my review of Shingeki no Kyojin or Attack on Titan Chapter 48. And it's finally we have a new chapter, and the chapter starts off with all these Titans are still chasing the Scouting Legion, and of course, Irvin, he actually notices that the Armored Titan is getting away with Aaron and Ymir and Bennerholt. So of course he had to make a choice. He can either stay there and fight those Titans, or he can go after them and rescue, his comrade. So he makes that hard choice to let all these Titans, chase after them while they are hunting down Aaron. So of course we have, all his friends. They're all, chasing after Raina right now. That's the running away. And Mikasa, oh my god, in this chapter, she was just so cool. It's clear that you never mess with Eren unless you want to face Mikasa's wrath, because she was just cold throughout this entire chapter. So of course, now that Ymir has Krista, she actually spits her out, and I thought that maybe she might hide her in her mouth till they got to wherever it was. But of course now that Krista, is awake, they have this dialogue between them, and Krista, she wants to know what's going on with Ymir, and it finds out that really Ymir is probably the most selfish person in Attack on Titan, because not only is she using Krista to her advantage, because like that right there is mainly her whole reason that they were friends, because Ymir always knew that Krista would come in handy in a situation like this. And we learned that Ymir was somehow able to steal a Titan's power from one of Rainer's and Bennerholt comrade. And I'm hoping that maybe they're going to like more depth about that, because I'm wondering, how did she steal that power, and who did she take it from? Because if she been a Titan, I believe it was 60 years, it makes you wonder exactly how old is Rainer and Bennerholt, and how did they become those Titans, and yet nobody knew about them. Well, maybe that's because when the series first started, it was their first time, reaching the wall. So I am wondering how exactly did they all become like this. Like I'm hoping that they go into like some more depth, because we definitely have so many unanswered questions. But back to this review. Like basically, Krista is going to overlook everything, because she always going to stick by Ymir and fight with her no matter what. She's always going to be on her side, and that right there kind of brings out this conflict in Ymir, because she could either stay with Rainer and Bennerholt, or she could take Krista back and fight alongside everybody else. But of course, it's not like she had much of a choice, because I forgot his name, but it's the older male that has saved Eren and Mikasa when they were kids. He actually gets there first, and Ymir stops him. Now I thought that maybe he might die, but luckily he's fine, because Ymir just like hit him away, or he actually pulled out the cable that was attached to Rainer. But we actually learned that Rainer has to remove his armor from his knees, because if he doesn't, then he can't run as fast as he can. So I believe right now he's running at his full sprint, because if he doesn't do that, then there's no way that he can escape them. But it doesn't matter, because the fact that they had to wait for Ymir to get back with Krista, it gave them too much time for them to actually get away. So now that really kind of messed them up. But Eren, he's finally awake now, which is really good. But of course, he can't fight. And now we see everybody, latching on to the Armor Titan so that they can save Eren. And we all know that Mikasa, she's not playing around, because she attacks Ymir with no problem. She actually, attacked one of her eyes, which kind of blinded her for a minute, because she was gonna, save Eren. But of course, with Rainer being the Armor Titan, their blades don't work. So now Rainer not only has to keep running, but he has to protect Bennerholt and Eren. So now he right now he's using his hands to protect them, because there's no way that they could get through that. But Ymir still want to stick with them because she feels that there is no life inside these walls that better out. But I don't see how that's possible when Krista makes that good point. If they go out there, they're going to be titans that are going to try to eat them all the time. So it's kind of stupid that she's fighting so hard for them to go outside the walls, which to me makes no sense. But of course, we see Mikasa. She's not giving up, and even Krista tried to stop her to no avail. Because, like I said, Mikasa was, she called in that chapter. She even said that there's a limit to the life that she cares about, and she already decided 6 years ago who life she cared about, which is hers, Eren, and I definitely want to say Armin because they grew up together, so it makes sense for her to care about him. And she said that she has no heart, which to me is kind of crazy. I never thought I would see Mikasa get this cold. I mean, I know that she loves Eren, but I didn't think that she would get this cold to her people when they have him like this. So of course, Ymir is still trying to fight them off, but there's not much she can do, especially when she's going against Mikasa, because I'm pretty sure Mikasa would have killed her with no problem. But we get all of their friends trying to convince them to stop this and come back, because I'm pretty sure that they all want to forgive them for this, and they are keep trying to get through the Baron Hall, and it's just not working. I think even Rainer right now, I think he's more walking rather than running. At least from this one panel I see, I think he was walking right now. But of course they're all trying to convince him, to stop this, because to them, they're trying to make sure that everything that they went through or talked about, it wasn't a lie. But it's just those two need help. It's something going on with them that they really need help, and he keeps saying that somebody will have to stain their hands with blood, and we actually see Erwin. He bringing all these titans to them, which is crazy. Now I'm wondering, who are those titans actually going to go for? Are they going to go for those humans, or they actually try to bring down the armor titan himself? So I'm definitely curious about what's going to happen in the next month chapter. But overall, this one was definitely amazing. But I'm kind of wondering, exactly what is Irvin planning here? Because to me, it's kind of confusing a little bit, what his intentions might be. Because even though he's bringing all these titans toward them, there's no guarantee that they're gonna go for the armored titan. They actually might go for those people. So you never know what's gonna happen here. So I'm definitely interested in seeing what kind of direction the next chapter might take. Because to me, I should know this one is going to be a good one. But as always, guys, don't forget to like the video, and please don't forget to subscribe as well. But as always, you guys take it easy, and I will see you all next time.